I know the hours take a toll. I know it's hard to open up the doors and let me see inside. But the dark is alright. I'm not bothered by the quiet, and a secret is a welcome thing. My arms are open wide.
Okay, sound check, sound check. Okay, sound check, sound check. Okay. Sound check, sound check. Okay.
No more making excuses for my own shortcomings. It's time to take responsibility for me. Daughter of a king who's king of all kings. So, yeah, I've been top tier. Walking with my head held high in every stride I make. I took the long way here, my soul you can't take. No matter what you're saying, do my spirit can't break. Real self-love is kinda hard to fake. So love yourself, little girls and boys. Don't let this big bad world swallow up your joy. Cause they ain't give it to you, now that's God's work. Amazing things you will achieve when you put them first. I can and I will achieve every single dream as long as I believe. I can and I will achieve every single dream as long as I believe. I can and I will achieve every single dream as long as I believe. I can and I will achieve every single dream as long as I believe. Confidence of a champ, cause I am that. Funny when I profess my dreams, people fell back. They all thought I was crazy. What crack you smoking? I think your vision's hazy. Girl, you must have fell above your head. Did your mama drop you as a child? I think you lost your mind. Nah, ain't no loose screws here. You talking to a woman that moves with no fear. I wanted something different, so I did something different. I saw it, believed it, spoke to God, and achieved it. Yeah, this for every train ride that I ever had to cry to see my dreams thrive. So you wanna get in the mix of God's plan? Well, bless your heart, honey, good luck with that. If it's one thing I know, can't nobody stop my bag, cause what's meant for me, best believe I have. Don't ever let people tell you what you can do. Everything you need is already within you. Look to God who's alive, he makes things new. The blessings falling down, reach up and grab it. Reach up and grab it, reach up and grab it. Don't ever let people tell you what you can do. Everything you need is already within you. Look to God who's alive, he makes things new. The blessings falling down, reach up and grab it. Reach up and grab it, reach up and grab it. Don't ever let people tell you what you can do. Everything you need is already within you. Look to God who's alive, he makes things new. The blessings falling down, reach up and grab it. Reach up and grab it, reach up and grab it. Don't ever let people tell you what you can do.
Okay, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to there we go. Okay. Farming Simulator 22. Welcome back to Old Gaijin Gamer. we're off to finish what we started yesterday, which is the... I don't know if it's legal for me to be here. But we're gonna run the side anyways, so we're gonna be fine. Gonna finish up the field we were working in. I'd like to thank everybody that made yesterday one heck of a spectacular stream. We are in the pursuit of Washington. As many Washingtons as we can get, because we have almost no cash to do anything with. And we still need to buy stuff, guys. We're nowhere close yet. Might have to turn the volume up a bit in the game. But, man, yeah, this is another job we make no money at. But we should be at a break-even point. Hey, Armored Wolf. Yeah, I do this stuff in real life. How you doing today, Armored Wolf? Whoa! Don't hit the damn car, guys. The car might cry. It's still not open? Alright, so I just wasn't on that right. Let's go around. I'm not as good as Armored Wolf at backing up trailers. He's the man you want to watch through it. It's almost like playing driving sims for trucks when you drive a truck for a living. Well, I know I've been there. Okay, gee, there we go. All right, let's do the dump. So I don't know if you noticed this, but yesterday's first stream ever of Farming Simulator 22 was one of my best streams ever. So oh, you have? Cool. You're driving cars around the parking lot. Man, that is so cool. I haven't graduated to that yet. However, I did do something really stupid today, guys. And I have a really bad excuse for it other than the fact I wanted to be lazy. Okay. So after I use the saw blade on a whole bunch of bushes here. We had to trim bushes today and grass. Because I'm going to be out of town for the next 4 days. Yeah, 4 whole days without me. Man, I don't know what you're going to do with yourselves. Tomorrow's a ride with a friend of mine who just got his bike back. So we're going to be riding around Fukuyama, Okayama, something like that. And then Monday, I'm off on a nice, decent trek. I love how we do that. And then, so, yeah, I'm running up to Nara, Kyoto, Osaka area. For a trip, and I'm going to be out Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Back in on Thursday. Oh, thank you. I'm doing well over here. I know you are. So, but yeah, we're running over to Nara, friend. And then, well, so I won't be back up. I mean, I'll be posting on Discord. So guys, join Discord. And this, by the way, is September 23rd, 2023. So if you're watching this at a later date, depending when, I could be all done with that. But I'm going to be posting pics up on the Discord of where I am, etc., etc. So that'll be cool. But yeah, so we got a trip planned. So I took the bike out today after cutting down a whole bunch of grass and trees and stuff with the saw blade on the end of a stick with a motor. I jumped on the bike very quickly and I ran over to the local bike guy so that I could do a quick safety check. Helmet and gloves only, guys. No, literally no other gear. And I broke a rule doing that. Because you shouldn't do that. If you're gonna ride a friggin' machine with no protection, like a cage, and yes, all you people who drive cars, you live in a cage, or trucks, you live in a cage, get over it. The cage is very good, by the way. It's very protective. But it's like a quarter of a click down the road. Literally, get on the bike, get to one stoplight, hang a left, and you're at the place. And getting home, you just have to go around because you don't want to try and cross where this light is. It's just simpler to pull out and then make a right-hand turn, and go straight to get back to the garage. All of which totaled maybe 10 minutes riding time. But those are the most dangerous rides. I just didn't want to be bothered. I got really, and the truth is, I got really stupid. Okay? Don't do it. At gap. And usually I'm at gap. Almost always. You can ask my kids. I'm pretty much crazy about at gap. But yeah, so tires checked out, lights, brakes, yada yada yada, all checked out. We're ready to roll. When I get back, I'm gonna have to check to see if I need can you hear the music? Because I don't hear it over the game. Let me know. So, but yeah, I get back from this trip, I'm gonna have to see whether I need an oil change. Okay, you don't hear any music. Okay. Now do you hear some music? Okay. Because how can you be on a tractor and not listen to music? So, yeah, it was a good productive morning. Got the camera hooked up with natural lighting. And the camera ended up on not cam 1, cam 2, and that took some finagling. I was told yesterday my music was too loud. So, don't know what to do about that, but it is what it is. A second car. Congratulations. Is it the car you always dreamed of? A Porsche 911? All non-stock, super this, super that. A Ferrari? Lamborghini? You didn't get yourself an Alfa Romeo, did you? Spider, that is. Oh, sweet. Jesus, that is nice. So what, you went the battery route? No way. You know, battery operated vehicles are bad. My God, it could have been a Tesla. Yeah, it's like the Prius. It's still battery operated for until you go over 30 miles per hour or something like that, or a certain mileage where it drops. I'm not knocking it. I actually, until Elon Musk got to be a total butthead. I mean, total butthead. I was actually, and I still am, I actually like the Tesla. For what it's built to do, it's great. But it's still battery operated, man. Now, if you'd gotten a true diesel electric train, oh my God, I would have been just like, I gotta go to Arizona, I gotta see it, I gotta see it. Because diesel electric, man, oh, so sweet, so sweet. I don't know if we'll ever get an EV. Not because I'm against them. I'm not. But due to some of our plans and what we've been talking about, well, it might not fit with everything. Oh, in case you're wondering, Johnny Somali got arrested. And personally, I'm laughing. Toyota's done very well on what they say they will do and what they actually produce. I want you to notice I own a Kubota tractor. I sold all the John Deere crap. Look. Takes time to get this stuff to work. But since we just bought our new Suzuki, or new to us Suzuki car, we're not going anywhere. But all right, let's go drop this line off. There. I mean, as I said, they keep getting better. Don't look, just keep going. We're a tractor, man. "30-minute charge time." That could be harsh. Tesla was and still is, as far as the technology goes, way up there. And I was looking at Tesla's 12 plus years ago. Just to give you a rough idea of how long I've been looking at a Tesla. And the thing about a Tesla is they made a lot of sense when we lived in New York City. The range was good. The pickup was great. And the comfort of the vehicles. Like I said, 10 plus years ago, they were spectacular. The Nissan Leaf was as miserable to drive as the Toyota Prius 12, 14 years ago. Let me tell you, the Prius model number 2, that was a mess. So, yeah, but the Model S was a spectacular build. And I could justify paying the money due to the savings we would have hit overall on owning it. Now, are you talking the Model 3 or are you talking the Model S? Because the Model S was pretty sweet to drive. I didn't have much of an issue with the controls where they were. I mean, there were some things you had to get used to, but I had to get used to shifting on the wrong side. So once you get used to the layout it's not that big a deal.
It ain't about where we've been. Just take it slow and be in the moment. Your body's talking like it's craving it.
So I have no issue with Tesla as a car. I have an issue with Tesla as a corporation.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
There's always that.
Change your life.
But remember, a hybrid comes with its own set of oh craps. I mean, I looked at the newest Prius EV, whatever it was that they just came out with, which only seats 4 people because of where they put the damn battery bank. And I'm like, I can't do that because of where you put the battery bank. Not at the size of the vehicle.
Biting my lips, you've got me.
So again, we all have our good points, bad points, what we prefer, don't prefer. I mean, some people like sushi, some people hate it.
But it's only Monday.
Doesn't mean sushi's bad.
With the flow, that's all that we
I mean, I still want my Volkswagen diesel back. My Jetta diesel. I love that car.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? About to change your life. If you let
My mom hated that damn car.
slow it down, speed it up, lost in the sound. You
What, sushi? Perfectly okay if you've never eaten sushi. One should always expand their culinary repertoire by eating sushi or grits.
if you let me. Are you ready?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you trying to do? My tractor tried to run me over. Bloody hell! Run, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Are you ready?
I hear you, my friend. I hear you.
I shed so many tears that my tear ducts turned red. Now that hemoglobin flowing, keeping vampires fed. They wanted to jam me in, lock me
Well, when I make it to Arizona, because it's a place you ought to be, so I loaded up my bike and I went to Arizona. Something like that. No, I am not singing, because if I sing, a hell gate will open up and it'll swallow me whole right from the bottom. It'll just go, wow, thunk. And that would be really bad. Because my kids would have nobody to yell at when they tell stupid, when they're told stupid things. You know? But some of the why is sushi fatal? Explain that to me. Blowfish is fatal, but I never heard of sushi being fatal. That's a new one. Sushi is no more fatal to eat than any other food that's out there. Blowfish, on the other hand, now that's the thing to try and die for. I will make it to Tokyo. I will eat some blowfish, and I will make sure that my life insurance is up to date before I do it. Just on the off chance that the chef that's trained to cut it correctly F's up. You risk food poisoning every time you eat. Okay. You can open up your refrigerator, pull out something frozen that you bought at a supermarket and get food poisoning. I mean, I spent most of my life trying not to give people food poisoning. So, and for food poisoning, for most people, take some Pepto-Bismol, drink lots of fluids, and you'll be fine. Personally, kale pectate works better, but I never said that. My personal experience, nothing against Pepto-Bismol. And Pepto-Bismol, if you want to sponsor this episode, please let me know. Ho, ho, ho. So, but there's nothing, it's not about Asian food. It's about literally following proper food guidelines and health codes. Has nothing to do with Asian food. Your favorite greasy spoon, to me, is more dangerous than a high-end Asian restaurant. I think that's where the disconnect is. Proper refrigeration, proper temperatures of cooking and serving food is what stops people from getting sick. And we can talk about all the tricks, etc. I have no issue. But the majority of people get sick because they take the food home in a friggin' doggy bag and they leave it in the car for 3 hours under the hot sun, and then they put it in their fridge covered, which retains the heat for longer and allows more bacteria to grow, because food poisoning is only about that. Pretty much. One place I worked at, we ended up using grease cutter on the floors when I went in there as the chef, because we had to get the place scrubbed. Found out that where all the grout between all the tiles had gone, and everything that was there was just bloody dirt. And we pulled it all up. The floor below us, the ceiling was leaking. I was told no longer to wash the floors hard. And I looked at the owner and I said, regrout the floor. The problem is not my cleaning schedule. The problem literally is your place doesn't have any grout left after we cleaned it out. So, foodborne illness is a thing, a big thing. You can kill somebody. But it has nothing to do with the style of cuisine. It has everything to do with how the food's handled. Hey. They're having a problem. The owners are having a problem getting the dishwasher fixed because Ecolab wasn't talking to them. And there were reasons. So I went ahead and brought in a company called Santa Clean that went and fixed everything I needed. Checked the machines, yada, yada, yada. And I had a 1-year contract with them where I could only buy their products. But they spent more money fixing the machine that I needed to work than I would have spent with them in 1 year. But that place, I liked the guy who started the business. He was cool. His partners? Not so much. I had food going out the back door. Alright, let's go drop this. Harvester will be back. So, but yeah, right now I'm on the hunt for turkeys and bone-in fresh hams. Because that's just a safety hazard. And that's the manager / owner. But Yeah, right now I'm on the hunt for fresh hams and turkeys. So we can have our unhappy colonialism day. You know, today we give, the United States gives thanks for starting to commit over 200 plus years of genocide. Yep, that place. Those days. We're getting ready for that day. Don't hit the sign, don't hit the sign. People need to know what they're doing. Nice. So, I'm hunting fresh ham, which I am going to have to bring in shortly so I can get it cured. Because if your ham's not cured, man, you might as well just have fresh ham. Not that nice pink spiral cut ham everybody buys these days. What holiday are we celebrating over here? The European Day of American Indian Genocide? Yeah. You know, when the people who didn't know how to farm and wanted to practice their form of religious persecution on everybody else went to this place called Plymouth in Massachusetts. And were saved by the Native Americans that helped them live, and then went ahead and started taking and stealing all their land, and started all the land rush of stealing land in the United States, and taking sacred mountains away from an Indian tribe illegally to put pictures of, to take hammer out carvings of U.S. presidents. Yep. The National Day of Anti-Indigenous People. Not a strange holiday at all. Some people would call it Thanksgiving. Oh, I have nothing against Halloween. Halloween is one of those cool holidays when you can basically try to get away with wearing whatever costume you want or feel however you want about yourself, and people just have to, people are supposed to accept it. Oops. Damn tree jumped out of nowhere. By the way, Japan does celebrate Halloween. It's a day where everybody's candy. Candy. I don't get no stinking candy. I stopped getting candy almost 48 years ago. Now I have to buy the candy and hang a sign in the front door saying, "Nobody's home, go away." Because kids are too smart these days to dump their candy into your bag. And then claim that, and then when you claim it's yours, they actually tell you no, it's not. Did you see that guy coming up on the right Who the hell did he think he is? And where the hell does he think he is? Friggin' idiot. Oh, by the way, that happens all the time here on the motorcycle. I was actually doing the speed limit the other day on the bike. Going to my doctor's appointment to find out how unhealthy I am, because they always tell you that when you get to my age. Oh yeah, there you go. Nice. But when you were a kid, did you actually go around the neighborhood in 2 different costumes? You would dress up in one costume with a big, huge pillowcase, get it full of candy, run home, change into another costume and get a second pillowcase out, and trick or treat everybody yet again. Those were the days, my friend. And then I got friggin' old. Talk about a harvest festival. Look, I'm harvesting. Damn tractor's still trying to kill me. Ah, sorry to hear that. My son has never trick-or-treated. I don't know if my daughter remembers it. But we used to do it in Jersey City in the end. And all the businesses would have candy, and you trick-or-treat the businesses, and then you would trick-or-treat all the houses in the area. And trust me, brownstones, they're expensive over there. But we moved before my daughter could go out, or my son could really go out and trick-or-treat on their own. So, I'm going to be involved around 8 o'clock or something. Well, my mom and dad grew up in New York City, and you could only trick or treat in the apartment building you lived in. And maybe one that your friends were in. Every place is different. It got really weird when we got older and we weren't allowed to trick or treat anymore. And then all of the kids that you knew did not live in the neighborhood. Their parents would show up in their nice cars. We're talking 1980s, early 80s. Nice big Oldsmobiles. Might even see a Cadillac or two. As well as the minivan thing. And would literally, you'd watch the kids, they'd hop out of the damn car or minivan and they'd race to every house. And then they would get up and they would leave your friggin' neighborhood. My mom used to get so pissed. But trick-or-treating when I grew up would start about 3 in the afternoon or 4 in the afternoon with all the little kids, kindergartners and younger. And then as the night progressed, no, it's not. You stay within your neighborhood because it's a neighborhood thing. Those parents, they were the ones that were starting this whole thing about, it's all about not enjoying the holiday. It's about only the candy. I mean, we were taught to enjoy the costumes and everything else, and the candy was what the kids wanted, but the parents were never that into driving their kids around town just for candy. I mean, we had a big neighborhood, okay? And I did not live in the best part. I grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. Quote, literally the wrong side of the damn tracks. And the kids in the nice neighborhoods would come over and hit ours, which is what was really annoying about it. It wasn't like the kids in the poor neighborhoods were going around enjoying it. It was all the kids in the nice neighborhoods with the parents that could take their kids skiing every weekend, yada, 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 so on and so forth. But by 8 o'clock, 8:15, latest 8:30, we'd lock the front door because that's when the teenagers came around. And my mom was adamant about the fact that the teenagers should go to... There's lots of places in New York City that's nice. I lived in lots of nice places in New York City. I lived in a nice place in the Bronx. The reputation you're talking about, I could tell you what the reputation is of Arizona outside of that has it in New York City. Everybody badmouths what they don't know or what they believe is no good. Okay. My sister-in-law believed, and probably still does to this day, that the New York City subway system was so fraught with danger and peril, if you walked down there, you'd get killed. I took the subway system 2, 3, 4 times a day. I ran through some neighborhoods that weren't the greatest neighborhoods in the world, and I ducked taking certain vehicles at certain times of the day because of the issues that were happening at that time in the neighborhoods, because every neighborhood has issues. But you've got the Upper East Side, the Upper West Side, Greenwich Village, Soho, south of Houston or Houston Street. Wall Street started having some apartments when we left. There are places in Harlem that are gorgeous, nice, safe areas right around Columbia, etc. Columbia University, Columbia Hospital. And there are some places not so good. I mean, I've walked through some of the bad parts of the Bronx, quote, bad parts. There's good people that live in every area. The majority of people in those places, spectacular people, upstanding citizens. I had a friend that had a business in Spanish Harlem. The worst thing that could happen to me in Spanish Harlem at the time was I owned a Lincoln Town Car, and every time I parked my car there, they stole the side mirrors. And you know who was stealing the side mirrors? People who drive in other Lincoln Town Cars to make a business. As a business. Because their side mirrors were stolen. So they stole my side mirrors. Hey, Tomo. How you doing, man? Good to see ya. We're harvesting sorghum. Not exactly sure what I'd make with it, but I'll look that up later. Maybe we'll do some stuff over here with sorghum. You know. No, it's annoying. Having your car stolen is annoying. Having the side mirrors stolen off your car, a Lincoln Town Car side mirrors are about $100 to $25 each. Each. So every month I had a budget. I'm fine, Tomo. How are you? Every month I had a budget $250 on side mirrors just so I could go eat some really good Mexican food at my place, at my friend's place. Depending on what I had to do. That's out, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, Tomoff, you're awesome, man. I'm doing great. Everything's okay on your end, I hope. I hope you're having a great sunny day. Because it is sunny here. We're driving a tractor that's about 5 times bigger than the one I own. So this morning, after I cut the bush down my wife wanted cut, and cut some of the sides of the yard, and we grabbed all that, I went to get my kids, because you have to pay for labor, right? You have to, if your kids do work, you have to pay them. All right, you really don't have to pay your kids, but you can pay them with ice cream and soda, which is what I do. So I took my son in the truck to the local convenience store. 7-Eleven, what is it, Love's, that type of place. You know, your local convenience store. Here, one of our locals is Family Mart. They're pretty decent. Right up the street. I pulled into the Family Mart store, and right there as we were coming in, you've got a brand spanking new Triumph Storm. Haven't seen that model yet. Beautiful cruiser. Yeah, you notice I'm really looking for oncoming traffic. And right next to it was one of the brand new Bonnevilles that Triumph just came out with. And of course you had your Ninja 450. I think it was a Ninja 400. I didn't bother to ask. But oh man, it was just so nice knowing that tomorrow I'm going to be running with a friend and possibly his wife for the day. He's going to be riding his big monster Harley. It's a beautiful Harley. While I have my BMW GS running. They don't do truck stops here. Okay? I'm trying to give you references to what would be comparatively speaking. Because the only thing that would be comparative to that as far as a chain goes would be 7-Eleven. And the Japanese version of 7-Eleven is very different compared to the US. Or even a Wawa. But you wouldn't know Wawa, would you? Armored. Unless you're from New Jersey or Florida, maybe parts of Pennsylvania, you might not know Wawa. So we're going to deliver the sorghum. We're almost done with the grabbing of all this. But I used Loves on the motorcycle when I took my last trip. When I was on the highway. As well as the local Exxon or Texaco that had the shop in it. But they're not the same. They don't really equate. Loves would be more of what you would expect to see to a degree in a convenience store over here. Which is why I used it. Loves or Truck Stops America to a degree, without the gas. Yeah, one of the guys on Kick just got friggin' arrested, jackass. Hopefully he's gonna get 3 to 4 years before he gets thrown out of the country forever. So, yeah, Japanese kombini is a very interesting mix, which is why I went where I went, because most U.S. gas stations with the little convenience thing in it don't compare. First off, the U.S. ones are a lot dirtier than these, and I mean dirtier, like, my God, can't you friggin' clean the floor? By the way, I use them when I'm traveling. So, kombinis are cool. I'm actually going to be staying Tuesday night in Net Cafe. So I'm going to be sleeping on the floor in a Net Cafe. Or in the damn chair, I don't know which. To save a total of about 15 bucks. Johnny Somali. I had no clue who the hell he was until he came across my feed on that thing that was called Twitter. But the boy from Arizona there, he was a scumbag. In every sense of the word. So, yeah, he just got arrested live on stream. It was not Memorex. I don't know who remembers that. Is it live or is it Memorex? Hey, don't hit the tree, damn it! Somebody better learn to drive. Maybe they had too much hooch. So, yeah. Yeah, Japan. And he got arrested for something really stupid. And then they tacked on a whole bunch of charges that they were watching him to see how bad it'd get before they charged him. The main charge is trespass. He actually filmed himself crossing onto a construction site. Of all the dumbass things to do. You know, safety in Japan, that is a big thing here. Daijobu, daijobu. It's dangerous, it's dangerous. Daijobu. So Johnny Somali okay. Hollow Live, is that live furry thing? By the way, there's nothing wrong with it. I think being a furry would be totally cool. I'd like to be a furry. Man. But I just rolled up a character for D&D that is a first level mage cleric ranger. It's 5th edition rules. I have no clue what the hell those are, in case you're wondering. 2nd edition was all I knew. Yeah, the VTuber stuff. It doesn't have anything to do with food, filming, cameras, or video. Motorcycles, boats, preferably 40 feet and above, or somewhat to cars. There's only so much time in a day right now. Oh, and that thing that Salt and Pepper sings about. But then again, that's because I'm not dead yet. Yes, I'm old. Look at my gray hair that was cut off. But I'm not dead yet. Notice how I said that, yet. But we're supposed to be doing that VTuber thing. You gotta show me, now that I've moved, where exactly I need to go to finish setting up for that. Because I want to make more friends. My daughter is not into it. My son's into soccer. I have a friend here from England that does cosplay. She might know more about it than I do. And I'm not trying to be mean. It sounds really cool, but it's all about time. I mean, I still have to head over to the garage, make sure that I have everything that I need hooked up for my trip for the next 2 days. Okay. I hit the Combini. I barely notice what bands are playing in Japan, because unless it's like a 1980s or 1970s band, maybe in 90s, I really don't care much. They have, the Family Mart has 3 TVs going with the same thing, and it's usually an ad about something they want to sell. Or a concert, something like that. So you have to be in there when you see it. But I will ask later tonight about that and stuff, because I have friends tonight that will probably know more about the VTuber scene over here than I ever will. And I'm not trying to be mean. Until you mentioned it, it was something I never even realized was out there in a large degree. I think it's really cool, okay? I think that is an aspect of life that is awesome and should be celebrated. If for nothing else, than people being what they want to be and who they want to be at times. So, yeah, I haven't been following VTubers that much, only because I'm busy. You're busy. We all have aspects of our lives that are well, yeah, because you've been talking about wanting to get me in and seeing what'll happen, and that sounds like it's be more fun to be involved in it than to worry about what happens at a Combini. So, we can set up the VTube thing after this week is done. Because like I said, I'm out of town Sunday through Wednesday, basically. I might be up, I might not be. I don't see myself being around much, because after tonight I've got to pack for 3 days as minimally as possible. Make sure I have batteries, microphone, everything I need for all of that. yeah, I mean, Thursday is going to be, oh my God, catch-up day. And no, I do not mean K-A-T-S, I'm sorry, C-A-T-S-U-P or K-E-T-C-H-U-P, catch-up. C-A-T-C-H space U-P, catch up. And why do I do that? Because English has this funny thing of using the same sounding word with different meanings and totally different spellings. I know, I had to discuss some of them earlier this week. So, yeah. So if we set something up for Friday or Friday night my time, Friday morning your time. But all I need through VTube is OBS. Oh yeah, you got your final. We can do this after your final, man. I really don't want to get involved in messing that up. You know, this thing is important. Because that final could be the difference between going to Harvard or having to go to, you know, that lesser school, Dartmouth or Columbia. Oh man, I jumped on my tractor. Top of the world, Ma! Top of the world. I'm gonna go in through the skylight. So I pulled out of well, that's good. Unless they pay you, you shouldn't be giving any thought to work. You know? Yeah, this field is a pain in the butt, guys. I want to buy it and grow my own stuff here. I'm doing all this work. I'm not making the money I could if I bought this field. So we need about 100,000 ducks. 100,000 Washingtons, I think. Yep, it's all about the Washingtons today. Because we got to buy seed. I got to buy mulcher and roller and seed. And then I want a bigger harvester slash stuff. Yeah, I want stuff. Because you got to have stuff, man. The world is no good if you don't have stuff. Is that copper? You're not a copper, are you? Oh, okay. Whew. Ended up not sleeping early last night. Hey, we got church. Maybe I should go there and do a couple of Hail Marys, you know. Forgive me, Mother, for I have sinned. I have thought about males and females and cats and dogs and decided they're all God's creatures. And we have to deliver, and we have to get some sorghum in the grain mill. Don't knock over the light pole. That would be bad. Cool. I got maybe 4 hours worth of sleep again before my shoulder woke me up again. November, after sometime November or December, I could be getting my shoulder open yet again. I wonder what would happen if I drove across somebody else's field full of crops. Let's find out, because this could shave some time. Oh, this boy planted cotton in old times there were forgotten. Look away, look away, look away. Something, something. All right, drop the sorghum. So I think I finally got the lasagna recipe where I want it. I don't know how well it'll sell, but we'll find out. Now I just got to go make it one more time and measure everything out for every step I do. And make it all basically the same and jot it all down. So, but yeah. Oh, this one's nice too. I think people are just jumping in and jumping out without really trying to figure out what the hell's happening. It doesn't look like I damaged the cotton field, so let's drive through the cotton. But I do have to see whether or not I like a lot of things in the animation, like a one-off indie studio or from India. I wonder. We're gonna try this because I'm all into trying stuff. Watch out, crossing, you butthead. No, actually, I didn't even know there was a channel called Glitch. Wah. But right now, with my son getting hammered by, because he likes to watch shorts. Oh, okay. Private independent studios. Almost like Marvel in DC.
There was a time that I liked you, despite you being a jerk, and I knew it.
Okay, I'll have to check them out.
But you were so damn cute.
Careful!
Having a girl in your life, I knew it. Been here before. You say yeah, we live together, but we not together.
Murder drones and meta runners. Okay. Whoa. Look at those tires, man. Clean yourself. Don't you know a shower's a good thing?
Why you in these streets, oh boy? Why you in these clubs, oh baby? Why you at this bar with me? Trying to break my heart, I mean.
Wow, look at the dirt in those wheel wells.
Got your kids at home, oh baby. Go home, boy, go home. Why you in these streets, oh boy? Why you
All right. How close are we to finishing this contract? Been at this for quite a while today.
There was a time I'd be down to, despite you being a jerk, 'cause I'm lonely.
88%. One more delivery, maybe two. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick 4-minute or less break. I need to get... The sun's hiding. I'm going to have to turn some lights on. All right, so I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to get something to drink. My throat is dry as heck. And as you can see, we've been at this for a while. I'll be right back. Okay, let me get set up and we can continue. Yeah, there's a lot of things we don't know that exist until we see them. Okay, the light's right here, guys. I can dim it if I need to. Let me go get the dimmer. Because, you know, we shouldn't inconvenience ourselves by what? Getting up and getting down. So now we have lighting controls. Like that. I do need to put a light or a reflector over here. Probably a light. But as the sun comes from over there, and comes all the way across, drop behind the other mountain, that's what we have to deal with. Alright, so we're back. Okay, film theory video. Films have theories? Okay, we're almost there, guys. Only about another 5 days, maybe 10. Theorist channel? No. There's a theorist channel. Did that have anything to do with that person called Q? I hope not. Because the only guy I know whose name was Q, he worked with somebody called James Bond 007. Yeah, I remember Q. Have a cream bun while we're here. This one might be green tea. Matt Pat. Who the? Matt Pat. Nope, never heard of him, never heard of the channel. But definitely sounds interesting. Sounds cool. When you get to be my age, you really don't care about style. You care about comfort, man. Comfort. Are these shoes comfortable? Are these pants comfortable? I don't care that I look like an idiot in them. Are they comfortable? . Yeah, green tea.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
So that sounds like fun.
Get up. Get up.
Get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat drop.
Get up. Get up.
Get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat drop.
Get up. Get up.
Get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat
I'm gonna have
drop.
to check out his food channel,
Get up. Get up.
cause that sounds like fun.
Rock to the rhythm, go. I said rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Scared of funk has got the beat to show shot. I said rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. So who's squad that'll make the house drop? Ghetto funk with the rhythm, you don't stop. Cause the squad's got to beat to show shot. I said rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. So who's squad that'll make the house drop? Ghetto.
Get up. Get up.
But I've been listening. I listened, just actually finished a book on tape about
Get up.
Indian food
Get up.
across all the different regions of India. Pretty wild, man.
Get up. Get up.
Get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat drop.
Get up. Get up.
So we're gonna go to like
Get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat drop.
Get up.
another
Get up.
15, 20 minutes or so when I finish this field.
Rock to the rhythm, go.
Then we're gonna make a little bit of money. Well, you can take aspects of it and talk. So this region is known for this. What you experienced while eating certain food items and where they came from. I have another book I finished just a little while ago talking about all the different foods across the world based on the British Empire.
Get down and shake it when the beat drop.
Get up. It's like that, y'all.
For the most part.
Get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat drop.
Get up.
Which is really cool
Get up.
Get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat drop.
because they talk about how corn finally became king
Get up, do the up rock.
in Africa, even though it's not native to the African
Get
continent.
up.
Get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat drop.
Get up. Get up.
Get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat drop.
I mean, if you like pasta, you better thank the Chinese. Because sure as hell the Italians didn't create pasta. Marco Polo brought it over.
Get up.
And the Italians perfected a version of pasta. Because before there were raviolis, especially Chef Boyardee, which by the way was not Italian, that was German. You had dumplings coming from China, basically Asia. But once I get my pasta machine and I figure out how to do the Asian style dough for dumplings, I have to start working out how to roll it really friggin' thin, and then how to make the soup dumplings so that we can actually fill them correctly. I have an idea as to how it's done, and I might be totally wrong. I mean, it is a way of doing it. It's the way I helped a friend of mine do his raviolis that he hit the Food Network with. Okay. But yeah, it was a very interesting book. Wow. Who would have thought that one whole 2-hour video would be me just cutting one field down of sorghum? Okay, let's go deliver. Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of things you can make from sorghum. But how could you run out of how can you run out of maple syrup, man? You just gotta know somebody from Canada. Or in this case, all you have to do is go to Costco. Costco will have that. No! I almost had Bambi for dinner. Oh, man. Ah. The Great Depression. Where a bunch of people pumped up the stock market and then cried when it all collapsed around them. And then tried to blame everybody else but themselves for doing it. You jackass. Well, that was one of the... Oh, man! Stop running into the bridge! Do you know how hard it is to make one of these covered bridges? You dingleberry. Learn to drive! Yeah, but sorghum is used for a bunch of stuff. I just don't know what. It's not something I've ever had to deal with before. So if I buy this field and the one next to it, and I take out the road in between, which we might or might not be able to do, I'm going to need a much bigger damn hauler. I'm going to look like I'm in the friggin' Midwest where they got 5 tractors running in one friggin' field in a slightly staggered line and just brrr, straight through. I've seen that in videos. So, all right, down we go. Stream looks good. Studio saying not bad. Don't know if I want to do the semi thing. I mean, I could. There could be worse ways of doing it. But you can get 2 really nice large grain haulers like this. And a bigger harvester. Or not even a bigger harvester, just bigger grain haulers. Oh, I'm not arguing with what you're saying. I'm saying that it might not be a realistic maneuver for right now. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Oh, look at that. I could have driven through the friggin' bushes. I wonder if I can get arrested for doing this. Where's the copper? Where's the copper? You can't get me, you stinking copper.
One day I won't see your face. One day I won't
Remember, I have to go through that damn covered bridge.
like a ghost inside my veins.
Can I get a semi in this and trailer? Yes.
One day I won't ache this much. One day when I've cried enough,
Okay.
I'll find myself and get back up. Till then, every night I feel it running through my mind, dead breathing every single word and memory, so I don't sleep.
I mean, look at that. I can get this big, huge thing. I have no clue what the rope does. Oh, it looks like it does everything.
One day they will heal my brain.
Collects materials from the ground and tips them into trailers. Really? This is Farm Simulator 22. It went on sale. Okay. There is now a 23. See? I get myself a truck. And they got your favorite trucks here, Volvos. Say? But there it is. There's your triple hopper right there. And then you got this Distinction Super B 18-wheeler. Right now, I just got this tiny little welger thing. 2 of them now. Yeah, I mean, you used to be able to build this up in 19. You can't. Here's why I'm looking at this CLAAS. Why are you 36,000? Okay.
Dime lo que tú quieres de mi coqueta. Sé lo que te gusta es salir y se suelta. Cuando baila reggaetón pa' mí que muñeca. Le gusta salir y seducir. Le gusta seducir. Dime lo que tú quieres de mi coqueta.
Wow.
Te gusta es salir y se suelta. Cuando baila
Nice.
pa' mí que muñeca.
See? But you need 2 or 3 of these. But at that point in time, we may as well really start looking at some of these big monstrosities here. Nope, we're against John Deere. John Deere is bad. Whoa. All right, back to work. I need to wash. My equipment's getting really damn dirty from this. So, cruise control. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it here. I need to check on a few things, make sure everything in the house is running well. So, if you enjoyed, you know what to do. Follow, subscribe, like, dislike, constructive criticism in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Michael, we're almost done. I got 99% of this field done for you. Bye.